Hello and welcome to CJ News, powered by the Chicagoland Journal. I'm Mary Johnson, here to deliver the latest headlines from across the Chicago area.
I started Subscription Lawyer to provide quality legal service at affordable legal fees. If you want to learn more about our program and how we can save you money on legal fees when you need them, go ahead and look through our website or reach out to us at our contact tab. Thank you.
After losing her son Cleonte to gun violence in 2019, Crystal Henderson has turned her grief into advocacy, working to provide mental health and grief counseling resources in Chicago's south suburbs. Through her nonprofit, Path to Purpose, she aims to support families affected by violence, highlighting the lack of resources in suburban communities.
Only just living in fear, they're living in silence. And unfortunately, at this point, they don't feel comfortable with speaking to their parents about certain things like bullying or trying to, prevent, any harm coming to them. I don't know if they feel like they can't trust us or that we're not going to help. I'm not quite sure. But bullying prevention is number one that we need to address.
As Cleonte's birthday approaches on March 17th, Henderson remains committed to ensuring his death was not in vain by pushing for more support and healing services. Her work is gaining community backing, helping families navigate grief and prevent further tragedies. Burnham homeowners are facing steep property tax increases, with the village's tax levy rising 33% from $3.6 million in 2019 to $4.8 million in 2024. Residents now pay some of the highest property taxes in the Southland, with a $150,000 home carrying a $4,800 tax bill. While officials justify the hikes as necessary for infrastructure and services, many residents see it as fiscal mismanagement and are demanding spending cuts. Frustration is mounting as families struggle to keep up with the relentless tax burden, questioning how much more they can endure. Republicans criticized the Democrat supermajority for fiscal mismanagement, highlighting a projected $737 million budget shortfall and rising costs of taxpayer-funded health care for undocumented immigrants. Led by Rep. C.D. Davidsmeyer, they condemned proposed legislation on law enforcement restrictions, universal health care, and a potential progressive income tax. Lawmakers also decried the lack of ethics reform despite past corruption scandals. While pushing for tax relief measures, Republicans accused Democrats of prioritizing symbolic legislation over economic concerns. With Democrats holding a supermajority, the future of Republican-led initiatives remains uncertain.
We're here today to talk about missed priorities of the Democrat supermajority in the General Assembly. Illinois is facing significant problems with our budget, with public safety, high taxes, and high cost of living. Just last week, COGFA projected a massive $737 million state budget shortfall for next year, and an additional over $500 million shortfall for this year.
Java Rogers, a longtime educator and Hazel Crest trustee, is running for mayor with a vision to revitalize the village's economy and community. She plans to develop a 139-acre site to attract businesses and jobs, improve public safety through stronger police-community relations, and bring a community bank back to Hazel Crest. Rogers also advocates for vocational training programs to equip young residents with workforce skills. Committed to fostering unity and opportunity, she aims to lead Hazel Crest toward economic growth and a stronger sense of community.
I think some of the things, the youth and seniors, I think we need to connect them more so we can bring more of a sense of pride into our communities as well, too. There are so many aspects of growth that I envision that we need to reach out more to so that we could have that sense of pride come back into our community. And I think it helps. It helps the entire Southland as well. And the more successful one city is, it just spills into the next city.
The Illinois Appellate Court has reinstated Antoine Bass on the ballot for Rich Township Supervisor. overturning a prior decision by the Rich Township Electoral Board. Bass was initially removed over allegations of fraudulent nomination practices, including invalid signatures and misleading paperwork. However, the court found insufficient evidence of intentional fraud and ruled in his favor. With this decision, Bass will appear on the ballot as an independent candidate in the upcoming election. Click like and subscribe for regular news updates. Thanks.